First up, India today has accessed Narendra Modi government's blueprint to nab underworld don Dawood Ibrahim. Now, the government has decided to suffocate Dawood by snuffing out his black money havens and arresting his financial resources. The centre has formed a team with 50 people from the Enforcement Directorate, RAW, CBI and even income tax sleuths just to find out where Dawood Ibrahim is hiding all of his assets. Recent revelations, in fact, have proved that Dawood is living a life of luxury in Karachi and is also known as Sheikh Hanif Merchant and travels in a plush, bulletproof car that has been brought in from Dubai. India Today's executive editor, Govt joins us for more. Govt, wasn't this one of the main agendas of the Prime Minister's visit to the United Arab Emirates to urge the authorities there to seize all of his Benami properties? And in fact, if I'm not mistaken, Ajit Doval even carried a confidential list of all of those properties that India has.
There is a systematic offensive that is underway in the United Arab Emirates, in the United Kingdom, and more important, within India, because Dawood runs a massive empire in the state of Maharashtra. So there is an attempt to choke all his finances within the country and also overseas. While Dawood makes a lot of money living in Pakistan, he handles the main transport business there. He parks a lot of money of the Pakistani deep state, and its army is heavily invested in real estate, not just in Pakistan, but also in the Middle East, and now is expanding his footprint in Africa. So the effort is to choke his finances within the country, in the Middle East, in UK, and then gradually get the UN and other agencies to look at whatever his assets are overseas, especially in Africa. So it's a very systematic offensive. As you rightly pointed out, there is a 50-member team that is working on this project. Simultaneously, now all of this is going to be made public so that Pakistan is shamed into taking action. The UN also, in its recently updated list of designated global terrorists and their assets, spoke of 6 of 9 addresses of Dawood Ibrahim being in Pakistan. So now it remains to be seen what action is actually taken on ground by this new team.
And Gaurav, as you rightly suggested, this is indeed a very detailed, well thought out and elaborate plan to choke his financial resources. And this cannot be executed without the help of the Arab authorities, which makes his visit to UAE, that was the first by the Prime Minister in 34 years, all the more important.
Spot on there. This systematic offensive that is being undertaken has yielded positive results. In fact, it had started in the previous regime itself, when certain terrorists were handed over to India secretly. But now this is being taken to the next level. Some of it is already working out from what sources are telling India Today. Dawood Ibrahim no longer moves around openly, even in Pakistan. Even if he has to move from one place to the other or speak to people, it's no longer on telephone. His wife, Mehjabeen, he passes instructions to her. She in turn passes it on to run his empire. But from what we are being told, at least this is what government sources are claiming, that it's very difficult for Dawood to operate his empire. But that big step should reflect on ground in Maharashtra first. The empire has to crumble in Maharashtra first, in India first, before India starts moving first to the Middle East, then UK, and then Africa, then shame Pakistan into taking action against Dawood Ibrahim.
All right, very interesting bit of information there, Gaurav. Thank you so much for joining us and just telling us a little bit more about this master plan that has been now been prepared by the Modi government. Let's move.